In the infinite void of space, where stars burn in silent fury and the universe whispers secrets older than time itself, a lone traveler drifts further than any human creation has ever dared. A tiny speck of ingenuity launched from Earth nearly half a century ago now dances in the cosmic unknown 15 billion miles away, where the sun's embrace fades into a distant memory. This is no ordinary machine. This is a marvel of human ambition, a spacecraft that has defied the odds, outlived its creator's wildest dreams, and now, against all expectations, has sent back a message from beyond our solar system, a message that could rewrite everything we believe about our place in the cosmos. Buckle up, because what's coming is nothing short of mind-blowing. A revelation that will leave you questioning reality itself. Picture this. It's 1977, a year when the world was grooving to disco beats and dreaming of the stars. Humanity stood on the edge of something monumental, a leap into the unknown. Two spacecraft, twins in their mission to explore the outer reaches of our solar system, were launched into the heavens. One of them, the star of our story, was built to last just 5 years. 5 years. A modest goal to swing by Jupiter and Saturn, snap a few pictures, and send back data before fading into obscurity. But this spacecraft, powered by a heart of plutonium and a spirit of relentless curiosity, refused to quit. It kept going, year after year, decade after decade, until it crossed a boundary no human-made object had ever breached. The heliopause, the edge of our sun's influence, where the solar wind surrenders to the wild currents of interstellar space. At 24 billion kilometers from home, this spacecraft became the first to whisper back from the void beyond. And now, in 2025, it's done something unthinkable. It's sent a signal, a message, a cosmic postcard that has scientists scrambling, hearts racing, and the world holding its breath. Let's set the stage. This spacecraft, now farther from Earth than anything we've ever built, is a time capsule of human hope. It carries a golden record, a gleaming disk etched with the sounds of our planet, waves crashing on shores, the laughter of children, greetings in 55 languages, and music that captures the soul of humanity. It's a message in a bottle, tossed into the cosmic ocean, meant for anyone or anything that might find it. But this isn't just about a record. This is about a machine that's been battling the harshest conditions imaginable for 48 years. Cosmic rays bombard it relentlessly. Its power supply, those radioactive generators, is fading, losing strength with every passing moment. Signals take 22.5 hours to travel one way, meaning every command sent is a 45-hour round trip of nail-biting suspense. Yet against all odds, this spacecraft is still talking to us. And what it's saying now is nothing short of staggering. Imagine the scene at Mission Control. Engineers, some of whom have spent their entire careers tending to this distant Voyager, are hunched over screens, deciphering streams of data. For months, they'd been wrestling with a crisis. Late last year, the spacecraft started sending gibberish, random strings of ones and zeros, like a friend who suddenly started speaking in tongues. The flight data system, the brain responsible for packaging science and engineering data, was failing. No usable information was coming back. The mission, a beacon of human achievement, seemed on the brink of silence. But these engineers didn't give up. They sent a command, a desperate poke to shake things up, hoping to jolt the system back to life. Days later, on March 3rd, 2024, a signal arrived. It wasn't the usual stream of nonsense. It was different. It was coherent. It was a full readout of the flight data system's memory, a treasure trove of instructions, variables, and data that could hold the key to saving the mission. The room erupted in cheers, tears, and disbelief. This wasn't just a fix. This was a miracle. But here's where it gets wild. The data wasn't just a status report. Hidden within that signal, buried in the binary code, was something unexpected, a pattern, a sequence that didn't align with anything the spacecraft was programmed to send. Scientists began to wonder, was this just a glitch or something more? The signal contained anomalies, faint traces of something that didn't match the expected readouts. It was as if the spacecraft had picked up something out there in the interstellar void and was trying to tell us about it. The internet exploded with speculation. Posts on social media screamed about alien signals, cosmic discoveries, and messages from beyond. Was this the moment humanity had been waiting for? A sign that we're not alone? Or was it something else entirely? A natural phenomenon? A cosmic echo? Or a final gasp from a dying machine? Let's dive deeper. To understand the weight of this moment, we need to go back to the beginning. This spacecraft was born in an era of slide rules and punch card computers. Its technology, by today's standards, is laughably outdated. 64 kilobytes of memory, less than a modern smartwatch. Yet it's been a workhorse, delivering jaw-dropping discoveries that reshaped our understanding of the cosmos. It flew past Jupiter in 1979, revealing volcanoes on its moon Io, the first active volcanoes ever seen beyond Earth. It danced through Saturn's rings, capturing images so stunning they still grace textbooks today. It photographed Titan, Saturn's mysterious moon, cloaked in a thick, hazy atmosphere. And then, instead of retiring, it kept going, propelled by the gravity of the giants it visited, slingshotting toward the stars. By 2012, it crossed the termination shock, the point where the solar wind slows to a crawl. By 2018, it was confirmed. This spacecraft had entered interstellar space, the first human-made object to do so. It was no longer in our solar system. It was out there in the great unknown. Now let's talk about what it's like out there. Interstellar space isn't empty. It's a wild, chaotic realm filled with cosmic rays, charged particles, and magnetic fields that twist and turn in ways we barely understand. The spacecraft's instruments, though ancient, are still collecting data on this alien environment. Its plasma spectrometer, one of the few instruments still active, measures the density and temperature of the interstellar medium. Every byte of data is priceless, a glimpse into a place no human will ever visit in our lifetime. But the spacecraft is old. Its power is dwindling. By 2025, scientists estimate it may only have enough juice to keep one instrument running. By the mid-2030s, it could go silent forever, drifting as a ghostly relic, carrying its golden record into eternity. So when it sent this unexpected signal, this message from the edge, it wasn't just a technical triumph. It was a moment that felt deeply, profoundly human. What could this message mean? Let's explore the possibilities and brace yourself, because they're as thrilling as they are terrifying. First, the rational explanation. The signal could be a result of the spacecraft's aging systems. After 48 years, its circuits are battered by radiation, its memory prone to corruption. The anomalies might be nothing more than a glitch, a hiccup in the binary stream. Engineers are comparing the new data to previous transmissions, looking for discrepancies that could pinpoint the issue. If they can fix it, the mission could continue, sending back more data about the interstellar medium. But there's another possibility, one that sends chills down the spine. What if the signal isn't a glitch? What if the spacecraft detected something out there, something real? The plasma spectrometer could have picked up an unusual spike in particles, a magnetic anomaly, or even a faint signal from an unknown source. The universe is vast, and we've only begun to scratch its surface. Could this be evidence of something beyond our wildest imagination? The internet is buzzing with theories. Some claim the spacecraft intercepted an alien transmission, a deliberate message from an advanced civilization. Others suggest it encountered a natural phenomenon, a pulsar's pulse, a burst of cosmic radiation, or even the echo of a distant star's death. Skeptics argue it's just noise, the last gasp of a dying machine. But the truth is, we don't know yet. Scientists are working around the clock, decoding the signal, cross-referencing it with decades of data. Every moment feels like a race against time, as the spacecraft's power fades and the distance grows. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about a machine. It's about humanity's quest to understand our place in the universe. It's about the courage to send a piece of ourselves into the unknown, to ask questions we may never live to answer. Let's pause for a moment to reflect on the sheer audacity of this mission. When this spacecraft was launched, no one could have predicted it would last this long. It was built with 1970s technology, designed for a short sprint, not a marathon. Yet here it is, nearly 5 decades later, still sending signals across a distance so vast it defies comprehension. It takes light 22.5 hours to travel from the spacecraft to Earth. Think about that. When you send a command, you won't know if it worked for almost 2 days. Every interaction is a leap of faith, a testament to the ingenuity of the engineers who keep this mission alive. They've had to get creative, turning off instruments to save power, rewriting code on the fly, and troubleshooting problems from billions of miles away. It's like performing brain surgery with a telescope and a time delay. And then there's the golden record. Oh, the golden record. This isn't just a piece of hardware. It's a love letter to the universe. Imagine the minds behind it, gathering sounds and images to represent all of humanity. They chose the cry of a newborn baby, the roar of a lion, the rhythm of a heartbeat. They included music from every corner of the globe, classical symphonies, tribal chants, rock and roll. They recorded greetings in languages from Arabic to Zulu, each one a plea for connection. We greet you, great ones. We wish you longevity. The record is a snapshot of who we were in 1977, a fragile, hopeful species reaching out to the stars. It's unlikely anyone will ever find it. The galaxy is unimaginably vast, but the act of sending it was a declaration. We exist. We dream. We dare. If this message from the spacecraft is indeed something extraordinary, it could be the universe answering back. Now let's get to the heart of this mystery. The signal received in March 2024 wasn't just a technical breakthrough, it sparked a firestorm of emotion. For the scientists who've dedicated their lives to this mission, it was a moment of triumph, tinged with awe. They've watched this spacecraft defy every expectation, outliving its twin, which still operates but hasn't faced the same communication woes. They've grown old alongside it, their careers intertwined with its journey. For them, this signal is personal. It's a reminder of why they chose this path, to push the boundaries of what's possible, to touch the stars. But it's not just scientists who are moved. Across the globe, people are captivated. Social media is ablaze with reactions from wide-eyed wonder to wild speculation. Is this it? Is this first contact? One post asks. Another declares, humanity's greatest achievement just got greater. The world is watching, waiting, hoping. What makes this moment so emotional? It's the story of resilience. This spacecraft is a survivor, a testament to human grit and determination. It's been through hell, cosmic radiation, freezing temperatures, the crushing loneliness of deep space. Yet it keeps going, keeps talking, keeps teaching us. It's a symbol of what we can achieve when we dare to dream big. Every signal it sends is a victory, a middle finger to the void. And now, with this mysterious message, it's as if the spacecraft is saying, I'm still here. I've got something to tell you. It's a story that resonates with anyone who's ever fought against the odds, who's ever refused to give up. It's a story that makes you want to stand up and cheer, to cry for the sheer beauty of it all. But let's not get carried away. Or maybe we should. The possibility that this signal could be something extraordinary is too tantalizing to ignore. Imagine for a moment that it's not a glitch. Imagine the spacecraft detected something out there, a signal, a pattern, a sign of life. The implications are staggering. It would mean we're not alone, that the universe is teeming with others who, like us, are reaching out. It would change everything, our science, our philosophy, our very sense of self. Even if it's not aliens, the signal could reveal something new about the interstellar medium, a discovery that reshapes our understanding of the cosmos. The spacecraft's plasma spectrometer has already shown us that interstellar space is denser, hotter, and more dynamic than we ever imagined. What else is out there, waiting to be found? Of course, we must temper our excitement with caution. Science thrives on skepticism, on rigorous testing and verification. The anomalies in the signal could be explained by a corrupted memory chip, a cosmic ray hit, or a software bug. The engineers are combing through the data, comparing it to every transmission the spacecraft has ever sent. They're looking for patterns, for clues, for anything that might explain what's happening. It's a painstaking process, made all the more challenging by the distance and the time delay. But even if the signal turns out to be a glitch, it's still a monumental achievement. The fact that this spacecraft, built with technology older than most of us, is still functioning, still sending data from interstellar space, is nothing short of miraculous. It's a reminder that sometimes the impossible is just a matter of perseverance. Let's zoom out for a moment. This story isn't just about a spacecraft or a signal. It's about humanity's relentless drive to explore, to understand, to connect. When this spacecraft was launched, it was a bold gamble, a shot in the dark. No one knew if it would survive the journey, let alone make history. Yet it did. It showed us Jupiter's raging storms, Saturn's delicate rings, and the vast emptiness beyond. It carried our hopes, our dreams, our voices into the stars. And now, as it drifts through interstellar space, it's still teaching us, still surprising us. This message, whatever it is a testament to that legacy. It's a spark of hope in a world that often feels divided and uncertain. It's a reminder that we're capable of greatness, that we can reach beyond our grasp and touch the infinite. So what happens next? The engineers are working tirelessly to decode the signal, to understand its origins and its meaning. Every day brings new data, new insights, new questions. The spacecraft's power is fading, but there's still time. Time to learn, to discover, to dream. By 2027, the mission will celebrate its 50th anniversary, a milestone few could have imagined. By the mid-2030s, the signal may fade for good, but until then, every transmission is a gift. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, this message is the beginning of something bigger. Maybe it's a clue to a mystery we've yet to unravel. Maybe it's a whisper from the stars, a sign that the universe is ready to share its secrets. As we wait for answers, let's take a moment to marvel at what we've achieved. This spacecraft, this tiny, resilient machine, is our ambassador to the cosmos. It carries our story, our songs, our dreams. It's a beacon of hope, a symbol of what we can do when we dare to believe. Whether this message is a glitch or a revelation, it's a reminder that we're part of something vast, something beautiful, something eternal. So, keep your eyes on the stars. Listen to the whispers from beyond, because this story, this incredible, heart-stopping, mind-bending story, is far from over. The universe is calling. Are you ready to answer? Now let's talk about the stakes. If this signal is indeed something extraordinary, the implications are profound. A detection of an alien signal would be the most significant discovery in human history. It would mean we're not alone, that there's another intelligence out there, perhaps watching, perhaps waiting. It would force us to rethink our place in the universe, our religions, our philosophies, our very existence. Scientists would scramble to analyze the signal, to determine its origin, its intent. Governments would convene, debates would rage, and the world would hold its breath. Even if it's not an alien signal, the data could reveal new insights about the interstellar medium, new particles, new magnetic fields, new phenomena we've never encountered. The spacecraft's plasma spectrometer, though limited, is still sending back data that's rewriting textbooks. Every byte is a piece of the puzzle, a step closer to understanding the cosmos. But let's not forget the human side of this story. This spacecraft isn't just a machine. It's a legacy. It's the work of thousands of people, engineers, scientists, dreamers, who poured their hearts into this mission. They built something that's outlasted them, something that's carried humanity's voice into the stars. For them, this signal is more than data. It's a connection to a dream they had decades ago. It's a reminder that their work mattered, that it still matters. And for us, the audience, it's a call to action. This is our story too. It's a story of courage, of curiosity, of refusing to accept limits. It's a story that inspires us to look up, to wonder, to dream. Let's imagine the future. If this signal is a breakthrough, it could spark a new era of exploration. Scientists might design new missions, new probes to follow in the spacecraft's footsteps. They might develop technologies to communicate faster, to reach farther. The golden record, still floating out there, could inspire a new generation to send their own messages, their own stories. And if the signal is just a glitch, it's still a triumph. It's proof that we can build things that last, things that endure. It's a reminder that even in the face of impossible odds, we can keep going. This spacecraft, this tiny battered machine, is a symbol of that resilience. It's a spark of light in the darkness, a voice in the void. As we close, let's hold on to that feeling, the awe, the wonder, the hope. This message from beyond our solar system is more than a signal. It's a story. It's the story of a species that dared to dream, that built a machine to carry its dreams into the stars. It's the story of a spacecraft that refused to quit, that kept talking to us long after it was supposed to fade away. It's the story of us, our curiosity, our courage, our unyielding desire to know more. So as we wait for the next transmission, as we decode the mysteries of this signal, let's remember what this moment means. It's a reminder that we're part of something bigger, something vast, something beautiful. The universe is out there, waiting, and we're just getting started. The signal from this spacecraft is a beacon, a call to keep exploring, to keep asking questions. It's a reminder that the universe is full of mysteries, and we're only beginning to unravel them. Whether this message is a glitch or a cosmic revelation, it's a testament to human ingenuity, to our ability to reach beyond our grasp. So let's keep listening, let's keep dreaming, let's keep reaching for the stars. Because somewhere out there, in the vast, uncharted expanse of interstellar space, our little Voyager is still talking. And it's got a story to tell, a story that could change everything. Are you ready to hear it? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of space. Your support makes it possible to continue sharing the marvels of the universe with the world. We can keep exploring the stars and uncovering the secrets of the cosmos. Until next time, keep looking up.